Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube listeners. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a tarot reading for the month of October about anything your future self, your subconscious that you cannot hear, the universe, who you worship has to tell you, your inner self, anybody at all. This is all independent towards everybody. So whatever pertains to you, please take that. Whatever is not for you, just leave it here. We're going to introduce this deck to our reading. I did have a reading for you last week. It did not upload, unfortunately. It is damaged. So whatever message was in there, I hope we can capture something today for those of you that have to hear something very specific. Ooh, okay, we're gonna take the bottom of this card and we have a fox. I'm getting like sitting up and looking pretty, doing what you're doing. I'm getting some kind of glow up message as well, and something having to do with kind of using what you have this October, using what's already in your closet. This could be for your costumes, this could be for a certain look you're going for, even for something to elevate yourself. If some of you are trying to get into this energy of a glow up or elevating yourself or just something different, just really utilizing what you already have to create something really beautiful from it. So I see hats, we have the bats, I see the colors of autumn, so using your autumn palette, whoever is in autumn out there, for your skin and things like that. We're gonna go ahead and take one more card for a message, and we have a broom. So a broom can also be about transportation. So our witches use a broom, so this could be about transportation of some sort. Transporting to something is also what I'm hearing. Obtaining transportation, looking for clues in your transportation. So there might be something in your vehicle that creates a clue. This is also a time where the veil is much thinner than any other time of year. It has begun. We are in our element of October. So we have this broom, we have this black cat holding the broom. So something kind of mysterious is also what I'm seeing. Something very mysterious in your world, in yourself as well, kind of tapping into that mystery, tapping into something of a costume, of a mystery, of a persona that's not always necessarily you, but you can definitely adopt some attributes from this persona and kind of roll with it. If somebody wants to call you out, I would just leave them talking and not really respond to it. This is your month. This is your time. We have 3 months away from the end of the year, from a new year. So if some of you are trying to get something settled, possibly a glow up, possibly a change, even your transportation, if some of you might be buying a car of some sorts, this is definitely the time to start manifesting that, to go looking at the car, driving the car, test driving the car. If some of you are looking for a change, I just see somebody just sitting and looking pretty. So if some of you are looking for a change in your appearance, even going on to try on the dress, the outfits, putting outfits together in your head. So it's just something very much of a glow up, of a change up. But I feel like this is going to elevate you in a way where a lot of things around you change. Even the people, the way they speak to you change, the way they handle you changes, the way they want to interact with you can change. We're going to go ahead and take this postcard deck of Halloween. So we're going to see what we can read from it. Oh, we have some kind of boo love. So some of you might even attract somebody from this, somebody you weren't even expecting. So if some of you are in a dead end relationship, there might be a new love approaching. If some of you are in no relationship and just enjoying your time away from relationships, enjoying your time with friends, I do see some kind of fall romance approaching you, even if it's a flirt, even if it's somebody just checking in on you. I do see somebody kind of wanting to express some sort of love towards you. So we also have this kind of in water for some reason. I'm seeing water. So if some of you might be visiting some sort of element of water, some sort of body of water, or a lake of some sorts, a river of some sorts, just things like that, there might be some kind of clue or message within there that you may receive while you're at the water. So really pay attention to the water seasons, the water elements around you. This could even be a bath. So meditating in a bath. Obviously, don't fall asleep. Be very careful meditating near a body of water, but I am getting the message of love near water. So this could even be your own self-love or a message of love, just something you haven't heard in a while. We're going to take our first card, and we have the 7 of Imps. So I'm getting somebody is watching over your every move, or you're feeling that way in your recent past. You're feeling that somebody is always watching you, possibly kind of like judging in a way. And I feel like it's kind of gone into your head of how you react, how you act, how you perform. I'm seeing a lot of performance energy, that you feel like you have to act a certain way. And I'm seeing that kind of drift away, where you don't have to kind of hang on to that element of their judgment. Their judgment is their own. It's really none of our business when we're being judged. It's kind of their own journey that somebody might be going on when they're doing the judging. It's kind of actually their subconscious going against themselves. So whatever they're judging in you, I feel like they have that attribute in themselves, and they're really at the end of the day just facing a mirror, judging themselves. So your energy can stay clear of it. I feel like you've gotten this message most recently where you're free from judgment, you're free from others, you're free from any kind of negativity, negative self-talk, anything like that. Even if somebody said something and you might have taken it the wrong way, it's really theirs. So really releasing that energy to them. If somebody made you, quote, feel a certain way, it's really theirs to process. So I would say a prayer to return that to them, return it to the sender that gave you that feeling, because it's not yours to feel. It was somehow transcribed in your body as guilt, as shame, as some sort of feeling, but it's really theirs. So some kind of prayer of returning it to your sender. We have the Knight of Imps, some more imp energy. And with our Knight, he seems very pensive. So a lot's going on in your subconscious. There's very pensive energy where you want to do things, but you keep thinking about it. You keep kind of, I feel, psyching yourself out of something. So I feel like you're getting a beautiful idea, and I feel like you're supposed to just roll with it. I feel a lot of action coming towards you, a lot of energy where your spirit guides or yourself or your subconscious, your future self, whoever you may pray to or think about in this series, it's about them or your subconscious wanting to go with it, wanting the energy to go that way and take action. But I feel you're overthinking it. I feel a lot of overthinking energy that must be placed somewhere. So either allowing it to sit in the bucket outside your house, kind of doing a meditation where you leave it somewhere and you get to do the think anyway. So really be careful with this overthinking energy. It's stuck in your head. It's not real. They're just thoughts. I feel like a lot of thoughts going your way where you are processing them as if they're real to you, as if it's a message to you. But if it's holding you back, I feel that's not the message. It's overthinking thoughts. It's something else taking over your brain. It's just kind of your subconscious running wild. And I feel like you have the ability to calm it down and say, no, I need to do this. Because I feel for some of you, it's something that keeps coming up. I feel like some of you are afraid of being judged, or people around you are telling you things in your ear of who's judging you, who's saying what about you. And I feel like someone, you always see them and you feel like they're laughing at you or something like that, that they're mocking you in some way, but it's okay if they are. At the end of the day, we have to let go of their grasp on us or a handcuffing to their thoughts of us. So it's okay if they are, kind of processing that energy, that it's okay if you're going to be judged or laughed at. It's okay if you're going to fail. Letting go of this overthinking energy. We're going to take another card, and we have the Page of Ghosts. Okay, so this is supposed to be a very playful card. This is kind of your inner child having a very good time with it. But again, I still see that kind of sadness in you where you're just judging yourself a lot, or possibly even judging others. I see a lot of judgment is also what I'm getting. I'll be surprised if we get the card Judgment with the rest of our reading, but I see a lot of judgment happening that has to be released. So something that may be holding you back is some sort of judgment that you're putting your actions on a lot of people. Like, what if so-and-so judges me? What would so-and-so think? And I really feel like they need to be released from this. They're not a part of the journey at the moment. The journey is only for you. You're being called to do something. So we also have the Three of Imps. So this could also be some sort of celebration, some sort of collaboration. And I feel like you're going to have to be open to something new coming into your life. I feel like you kind of only want to surround yourself with people that are like-minded or like the same things or believe in the same ways that you do. But I feel opening this channel up for how we have the torches with the fire, and then we're going to have the torch with the leaves, kind of opening yourself up to somebody else's point of view might expand you. Not that you have to agree with them, but it's your point of view and theirs. So theirs can also exist. It's linear. It's all in the same. There's so much gray matter to this. So opening yourself up to possibly a different point of view, a different way of life. So whatever may be holding you back, there's a lot of judgment, and then there's a lot of holding you back, and there's a lot of judgment in yourself and in others. I feel like you're also doing the judging here, and you're also receiving a lot of the judgment. So being careful with this kind of energy. I feel like you could be opened up to a lot of doors of love, of new things, even if it's material, even if it's possessions. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know if you're telling yourself like money is bad, or you're kind of embarrassed to be very much into finances or very much into money, or very embarrassed to flaunt possibly a new car or a beautiful new look that you have within you, that you have just wanting to come out of you. But I feel by you judging others, you're getting a lot of judgment in return, or you're feeling very judged by others. So we're going to take a card. Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are definitely going to take a turn. This person is not, it does not look like he's having fun. I feel like it can be fun at a point if you let go of taking control, if you let go of being in control, of controlling others, of feeling like you're in control. Just understanding that we do get to manifest. We are the law of attraction. There are definitely these two laws that exist, but we also at times are not in control. Sometimes things feel like they're going down, but I feel like it's the lesson we need for our next ascension. So there's definitely some sort of Wheel of Fortune moments coming towards you. This is also something that could spin in any direction, and you're going to handle it. So the message here is also you're going to handle this without judgment, without overthinking, and with love. I'm seeing even if someone has to come into your life and teach you how to love in a way that you've never felt was possible, it's going to happen, because your life is definitely going to take a turn. This is going to be in your environment. So okay, we're going to be juggling. I feel like you may be afraid of juggling these two perspectives, or these two truths at the end of the day. Just being very careful with that belief system, being careful with, I still hear judging, a lot of judging going on, being careful with judging yourself, like, oh, if I do this, then I'm this. So it's a lot of black and white, that you feel like if you go one way, you're going to label yourself X, Y, and Z. If you go the other way, you're going to label yourself X, Y, and Z. So it's never safe. I feel like you never feel safe at the end of the day, and it's not really for you to manage or for you to label. I'm going to go ahead and take an outcome card. Okay, we have the World. At the end of this lesson, I feel like the world is definitely at your fingertips, or you get to start a new world as your new self. I feel like once you learn a certain lesson within this, you get to open up opportunities for a new self, a new belief system, new adventure, a new world per se, a new way of living, and things of that sort. We're going to go ahead and go with a message card. We have Trust. The robin trusts her wings, and not the branch she sits on. So trusting others, trusting yourself, letting go of all these judgments, letting go of overthinking. So a lot of overthinking happen where you need to just kind of trust in the process, trust in yourself, trust in others, not judging so quickly, not judging others by appearances or beliefs, or even if they just come from a different flavor than you do. Just really being careful with that, so you can trust in the process and you can kind of elevate to this new self. I'm seeing a lot of possessions being available to you as well. So a lot of things that are tangible to you, a lot of things you can hold, you can touch, you can make money, you can fold it, roll it, anything is possible. So with that, my dear listener, please just take what resonates, leave the rest. I do offer readings at the houseoftarot.etsy.com. So come visit me there. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.